On June 15, 2024, during a routine training exercise over Pensacola, Florida, a U.S. Navy Blue Angels F and A-18 Hornet jet experienced a catastrophic failure and crashed mid-air. Eyewitnesses reported the aircraft veering off course before descending rapidly. The pilot managed to eject moments before the crash and survived. Lieutenant Commander John Smith, the pilot involved in the recent Blue Angels mid-air crash, was quickly attended to by emergency response teams following his successful ejection from the aircraft. Upon landing, Smith was immediately approached by paramedics who performed an initial assessment of his condition. His injuries, while serious, were deemed non-life-threatening, which allowed for swift transportation to a medical facility. The critical nature of this response cannot be overstated, as the initial minutes following such an incident are crucial for stabilizing any potential life-threatening injuries. The rapid deployment of the emergency response teams was facilitated by the highly coordinated efforts of both civilian and military personnel. This seamless collaboration ensured that Smith received the necessary medical attention without delay. The teams arrived at the scene within minutes, equipped with advanced medical equipment designed to address a wide range of injuries typically associated with high-impact ejections. Smith's injuries included a broken leg, multiple contusions, and a concussion. His condition was stabilized at the crash site, which involved immobilizing his leg to prevent further injury and administering pain relief medication. Paramedics also placed a cervical collar on Smith as a precautionary measure to safeguard against potential spinal injuries. His vital signs were continuously monitored throughout the process, ensuring that any changes in his condition could be immediately addressed. The decision to airlift Smith to a specialized medical facility was made swiftly, highlighting the importance of rapid transportation in such emergencies. The helicopter, equipped with advanced life support systems, ensured that Smith remained stable during the flight. Upon arrival at the hospital, he was taken directly to the trauma center, where a team of specialists was already prepared to begin a more thorough examination and treatment. At the hospital, further diagnostic tests were conducted, including X-rays, CT scans, and an MRI to assess the full extent of Smith's injuries. The scans confirmed the initial assessment of a broken leg and revealed several rib fractures and internal bruising. The medical team opted for surgical intervention to address the fractures, ensuring proper alignment and stabilization to promote healing. The concussion was monitored, with regular neurological assessments, to ensure no further complications developed. Throughout his hospital stay, Smith received round-the-clock care from a multidisciplinary team comprising orthopedic surgeons, neurologists, and trauma specialists. His recovery plan included pain management, physical therapy, and regular evaluations to monitor his progress. The medical team also provided psychological support to address any potential trauma from the crash, recognizing the importance of mental health in the recovery process. In addition to the immediate medical response, the incident prompted an internal review of the emergency protocols followed during such situations. This review aimed to identify any areas for improvement to ensure that future responses could be even more effective. The collaboration between military and civilian medical personnel was particularly noted for its efficiency, serving as a model for future joint operations. The quick and effective response not only ensured Smith's survival, but also highlighted the preparedness and efficiency of the emergency response systems in place. The ability to mobilize and coordinate various teams and resources at a moment's notice is a testament to the rigorous training and protocols established for such high-risk situations. Smith's recovery journey will likely be lengthy, involving extensive rehabilitation to regain full mobility and strength. His determination and the comprehensive support system provided by the medical team and the Navy will play crucial roles in his rehabilitation. The incident serves as a reminder of the inherent risks involved in aviation and the importance of maintaining robust emergency response capabilities. The investigation into the crash of the Blue Angels F and A-18 Hornet jet has been initiated by the U.S. Navy with utmost urgency and thoroughness. The primary goal is to determine the root cause of the incident and prevent future occurrences. Preliminary findings have suggested a mechanical failure, but the exact nature of this failure is still being investigated. A multidisciplinary team of experts has been assembled, including aerospace engineers, aviation safety specialists, and military investigators. This team is meticulously examining every piece of the wreckage. The wreckage itself has been transported to a secure facility where it can be analyzed in detail. Each component of the aircraft is being inspected for signs of wear, fatigue, or failure. Special attention is being paid to the jet's engine and control systems, which are critical areas where mechanical issues often originate. Flight data recorders, commonly known as black boxes, are pivotal in understanding the events leading up to the crash. These devices record various parameters such as altitude, speed, engine performance, and pilot inputs. The data extracted from the flight recorders is being analyzed frame by frame to piece together the sequence of events. This analysis helps in identifying any anomalies or irregularities in the aircraft's performance that could indicate a mechanical problem. Witnesses who were present during the training exercise are being interviewed. These witnesses include other pilots who were in the air at the time, ground crew members, and civilian spectators. Their testimonies provide valuable insights into the behavior of the aircraft before and during the crash. Eyewitness accounts often reveal details that are not captured by instruments, such as unusual noises or visible signs of distress from the aircraft. In parallel, maintenance records of the crashed jet are being reviewed. These records include information on the aircraft's service history, any recent repairs or modifications, and the last maintenance check conducted before the flight. By scrutinizing these records, investigators can identify if any overlooked maintenance issues could have contributed to the crash. This review process also includes checking for compliance with all safety protocols and maintenance schedules. The investigation team is also considering environmental factors. Weather conditions at the time of the crash are being analyzed to determine if they played a role. This includes examining wind speeds, visibility, and any potential weather disturbances that could have impacted the flight. Additionally, the possibility of bird strikes or other airborne hazards is being explored. As part of the preliminary findings, a detailed inspection of the aircraft's hydraulic systems is being conducted. Hydraulic failures can lead to a loss of control, and therefore, every component of these systems is being tested for integrity and functionality. The fuel system is also under scrutiny to rule out any issues related to fuel quality or delivery that might have caused engine failure. Another critical aspect of the investigation involves software and avionics. Modern fighter jets like the F and A-18 Hornet rely heavily on complex software for navigation, communication, and control. Investigators are checking for any software glitches or malfunctions that could have affected the jet's operation. This includes a thorough examination of the flight control system software and any recent updates or changes made to it. Human factors are not being overlooked. The pilot's health, training records, and recent activities are being reviewed to ensure there were no underlying issues that could have affected his performance. Fatigue, stress, and other physiological factors can sometimes contribute to pilot error, so these aspects are being carefully evaluated. As the investigation progresses, the team is maintaining close communication with the jet's manufacturer, Boeing. The manufacturer provides technical support and expertise, helping to interpret the findings and suggesting areas that require further examination. This collaboration is crucial for identifying any potential design flaws or systemic issues that could have contributed to the crash. The preliminary findings, although pointing towards a mechanical failure, are just the beginning. The investigation is expected to take several months as every possible angle is explored. The goal is to compile a comprehensive report that not only identifies the cause of the crash, but also provides recommendations for enhancing safety and preventing similar incidents in the future. This report will be shared with relevant stakeholders, including military leadership, aviation safety organizations, and the aircraft manufacturer, to ensure that all necessary measures are implemented. The incident has also sparked a broader review of the Blue Angel's operational procedures and safety protocols. This review aims to identify any gaps or weaknesses in the current practices and to strengthen the overall safety framework. The findings from this investigation will likely lead to updates in training programs, maintenance procedures, and flight operation guidelines, reinforcing the commitment to safety and excellence in naval aviation. The recent Blue Angels crash has led to the immediate suspension of their upcoming performances. This decision was taken as a safety measure to ensure that any underlying issues contributing to the crash are thoroughly investigated and resolved before the team returns to the skies. Several scheduled shows have been postponed, and ticket holders have been informed about the changes, offering refunds or rescheduling options. The impact of this incident has been profound, sparking a wide range of public reactions. Relief and gratitude that the pilot survived have been the predominant sentiments expressed by fans and the general public. Many people have taken to social media to share their support for the pilot and the Blue Angels team, praising their skills and bravery. Hashtags such as support, the Blue Angels, and pilot recovery have been trending, with thousands of messages offering well wishes and encouragement. Concerns about the safety of aerial displays have also been a significant part of the public discourse. Questions about the risks involved in such high-intensity performances are being raised, with some advocating for stricter safety protocols and more rigorous pre-flight checks. There is a growing discussion about the balance between the thrill and entertainment value of these shows and the inherent dangers they pose to the pilots and the audience. In response to these concerns, the Navy has emphasized its commitment to safety and the rigorous training that Blue Angels pilots undergo. They have assured the public that all necessary precautions are being taken to prevent future incidents. This includes a thorough review of current procedures and potentially implementing new safety measures based on the findings of the ongoing investigation. Local communities that were set to host upcoming Blue Angels shows have also been affected. These events are significant for local economies, often drawing large crowds and boosting tourism and local business. The postponement of these shows has led to financial implications for these communities, and local officials are working on mitigating the impact. Some areas are planning alternative events to keep the spirit of the air show alive, while others are looking forward to rescheduling the performances once safety concerns are fully addressed. Media coverage of the crash has been extensive, with major news outlets providing continuous updates on the pilot's condition and the progress of the investigation. Experts in aviation and safety have been interviewed to provide insights into what might have gone wrong and what measures are being taken to ensure such incidents are avoided in the future. These discussions have highlighted the complexity of maintaining safety in aerial performances and the constant efforts required to uphold the highest standards. The Blue Angels community, including former pilots and support staff, has also rallied in support of the current team. Veterans of the squadron have shared their experiences and reassurances about the rigorous training and dedication to safety that defines the Blue Angels. Their insights have helped to contextualize the incident within the broader history of the squadron, showing that while rare, such accidents are part of the high-risk nature of aerobatic flying. Donations and fundraisers have been initiated by fans and supporters to assist with any medical expenses for the pilot and to support the Blue Angels' continued operations. Merchandise sales have also seen a spike, with proceeds often directed towards support funds. This outpouring of support underscores the deep connection and admiration that the public holds for the Blue Angels. Despite the immediate negative impact of the crash, there is a strong sense of resilience and determination within the Blue Angels team and their supporters. The pause in performances is seen not as an end, but as an opportunity to come back stronger and safer. The investigation's results will likely lead to enhanced safety protocols, which will benefit not only the Blue Angels, but also other aerobatic teams and military aviation units. Public reaction has also included some calls for a broader review of airshow regulations. Advocacy groups are pushing for stricter oversight and more comprehensive safety measures across all airshows. These discussions may lead to policy changes that aim to reduce the risk of such incidents, while still preserving the excitement and spectacle of aerial performances. The Blue Angels are a symbol of excellence and precision in aviation, and this crash, while a setback, is unlikely to diminish their reputation. The public's reaction, overwhelmingly supportive and empathetic, highlights the admiration and respect for the pilot's skills and bravery. The lessons learned from this incident will contribute to the ongoing efforts to make aerial performances as safe as possible, ensuring that the Blue Angels continue to inspire and amaze audiences worldwide.